because we're going to need the wheat not just for our use, but for luring in animals.
Seriously?
Yeah. You didn't know you could do that?
No.
Well, we will do that very soon, but I found some iron, so I'm going to collect this iron.
Oh.
In fact,
but basically, I'm doing this not just for the other resources, but
you're doing it for the stone.
I need the stone because when we start building this castle, we go through stone so quickly.
Yes.
Crap.
Alright.
You may not know it, but cobblestone is your lifeline when you first start.
Alright, I am going to dig, let me look at our statistics. I'm going to dig a direct stairway from here up into our main area.
Okay.
Believe me, it's going to help. Actually, we do have our little thing here.
Yeah, we have our stairwell. If you want, you could take some of the stone that I'm getting and make an actual staircase.
I actually have enough stone on me to do that. Alright. There's a lot of running back and forth. Gonna eat another pork chop.
Especially for you.
I'm a running guy. So what do you say? You'll keep digging, at least for now?
For right now, I'll continue digging. I'm pretty well set in this because I used to dig these caverns, or these little mining rooms so often.
Alright. Well, I just made a shitload of stairs. I love stairs. At least for now, I'm only going to put them on one side of the thing. Cause
Redstone.
Redstone?
Yep.
Follow the yellow
Redstone
brick
requires
road.
the iron pickaxe, I believe.
Indeed it does. Have you done much with redstone?
Only in a test server. Because I wanted to test one time, because I never really... in order to make railroad tracks, you need so much resources that are pretty rare.
You need a lot of
I went
of
on
iron.
to a server and I just gave myself stuff. Redstone was one of them, and that's the only time I ever really did anything with redstone.
Yes. Alright. This won't be the most elegant stairway ever, but it'll work for our purposes. Alright, yeah, that's going to be a little bit annoying. Right, that's easily fixed. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo. Put it... Oh, damn it. You know, the upside-down stairs are really good for decorating, but when you're just playing in survival and trying to make a staircase, it becomes the bane of your existence. It's like all these upside-down... Poop. Poop on a stick.
What?
More upside-down staircase. Oh. Damn you, upside-down stairs.
Iron.
I'm going to go about beginning the beginning of a farm. That was a grammatically atrocious sentence, but...
Okay. Grammar, who needs it?
Yes. Alright, it's midday. Alright, do I have enough wood? I'm going to get some more wood while I'm here. This area is going to be devoid of trees.
Well, we need to clear it anyway.
Well, not really. There's so many trees that it's going to take a lot of chopping.
Just be certain to collect the saplings.
Yes. You actually get a surplus in saplings if you collect them all.
Yeah, I know you do. But what we want to do,
you can start a whole tree farm out of one tree. In theory, it's pretty cool.
I actually create tree farms. I do that because then wood is just so important. The other thing about wood is I like the way it looks, and so when I build, for example, castles and stuff, anything that is supposed to serve as some sort of protection, I use stone for, but then for the interior, I like to use wood. And for that, you need a lot of wood.
It really does make it look a lot nicer.
I like birch best. The advantage to birch is it doesn't grow as high.
So it's not so annoying to chop down.
Correct. It's not something you need to put up ladders for or anything.
Well, there's quite a lot of birch out here.
Yeah. So collect the birch saplings and the rest, well...
Well, I'll collect everything, but I'll especially concentrate on the birch.
Exactly.
Alright. Oh, hello, sheepy. Get my shears back out. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. Is there any... How much excess dirt do we have? Probably a bit.
I'm sure there's quite a few. Maybe not as much as for what you most likely are thinking, but...
I have almost 2 full stacks. That should be enough. What I'm going to do is make a bit of a platform that heads out into the water. That's where our farm will be. It's the most protected location that we're going to have.
Alright. I need to start... I have one more pickaxe, and then I need to come up. How much wood do you have?
I have a bunch, but I gave you 10 pieces. You should be
10
okay.
pieces. That's enough for a couple of sticks, but I'm gonna... I go through quite a lot.
That's enough for more than a couple, huh?
I know, but I go through them fast.
Alright, well... Here's what I'll do.
I'm just saying if you could cut down 1 or 2 trees while you're out there, that would be awesome.
I already have, and I'm going to drop the wood into the chest.
Alright, good.
I'm going to drop approximately 3/4 of the wood I collected into the chest.
Alright. Once this pickaxe is done, then I'm going to come up.
Alright. And we're going to make this. I'm going to make this farm nice and efficient.
So you're are you building the farm underground or above ground?
It's above ground, but it's going to be in the water a little bit, and it'll be fenced in. I'm using up a little bit of the cobble, but we can get more cobble.
It's fine. It's fine. There's so much cobblestone, it doesn't really matter. And I get it pretty quickly.
I think this is a safe enough location where I can work into the night, and if I need to, I can always make a mad dash for the door.
Yeah.
I'm going to go all out and make a full plot. Full farming plot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I've never done this before, but one thing that you can do with these rooms that I make is you can cut out the floor and the walls when you're done, and you can make a really, really, really huge place to be able to spawn these green things, whatever the heck they're called.
Slimes.
Slimes, yeah, slime spawn.
Yeah, I could do that, and then we could have a,
I just don't know what the advantage to that is.
Well, the one main advantage is you can make sticky pistons.
Ah, yeah.
And, slimes aren't too dangerous. I mean, the bigger ones can hurt you, but the smaller ones just sort of push you around.
Holy crap. I hit the coal mother lode over here.
Nice. I'm going to town on this farm. This isn't going to be just some little rinky-dink farm. This is going to be the farm of a million years. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, cow, you're walking on my farm. Therefore, you will die.
Ooh, steaks.
Yes, you could say that cow made a really bad mistake. Oh, God.
Killing me over here, Ian.
Yeah, these puns should be illegal. They probably are illegal in most states and territories.
You really did an awesome job over here.
Why, thank you.
It just would be awesome if the stairs were on books then.
Yep. Well, we can always do that with the... We have enough cobble to do that. The question is, do we want to spend it?
Yeah, spend it.
Alright.
We have gold, lots of coal. The only thing that I find really just a waste, as sad as this is gravel. I really hate gravel.
The only real use for gravel is going down long vertical distances. You can drop gravel and then dig it out from under you. It's really about all that it's good for.
And walkways for the aesthetics. But
true.
In all honesty, that's really
all up
the only
there.
thing I can
All
think
there
of.
is.
Really don't like gravel. And in all honesty, I think sand is better for what you just described.
You're probably right. In fact, yeah. You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What you doing up there?
I'm building us a little skylight. Well, not a skylight. It's the opposite of a skylight. It's going to be a little,
Did you forget to put the candle up there? Oh, you're putting them on the sides.
Yes. The purpose for this is not really to light up the plants, but to make sure mobs are not going to spawn in our field.
And why didn't you put the candles on the cobblestone?
Because I put the dirt first, and they're just sort of there as placeholders.
I see.
Alright, time for me to go make fences. I need about 40.
I need... Real quick. 6? What do you think? 6 sticks.
Alright.
Are we both using the...
Yeah, we are. And it's working somehow. You wouldn't think it would, but it is. Alright, I have 40. I'm going to build us a gate. Oops. That used up a lot of the wood, but that's okay. Let me just drop off some excess materials into our chests. At some point, we should probably organize these chests a little bit.
Well, in all honesty, I tend to do that once we get our main building.
Yeah. Hey, I do have 41 stairs in this one chest, so that's more than... Or should be enough to build this house.
You don't want to know what I just did.
What did you just do?
I made 6 wooden pickaxes instead of 6 stone pickaxes.
Wow.
Oh man, what can you say waste?
Yeah, I guess it's a little wasteful, but whatever.
Never be used again.
Yes. Yeah, making all those pickaxes was a real accident, and I used that one already.
That's okay, I'll forgive you this one. I deserve it.
Alright. I'm securing ourselves a defensive perimeter. I didn't make enough fences, though. Came close, but... Alright. Time to break out some more wood. Yeah, we don't really have enough wood right now, but we'll take care of that later.
Well, we don't have a lot of wood because I just really screwed up.
Yeah, wouldn't you know it. Alright. I might end up removing part of this fence if I decide to expand this to more than one plot in the future.
Which definitely will be the case. Unless if we just instead build somewhere else.
Yeah, most likely we will build somewhere else, but this farm I think will serve us at least for a while.
When we build the castle, we can probably make it 5 to 6 stories. One or two complete stories can serve as farming.
Yes. Okay.
What I like to do, and this I did in one of my private worlds, my single player worlds. I built. What did I build? I built a castle, and then on the top floor of this castle, I also used it as a main transportation hub, and I built big long bridges to all of my other areas. What I wanted to do was then use those bridges as to lay track and stuff. But
you didn't have enough resources.
I never had enough resources because the distances were so long. I wanted to have a place in every biome. And for some strange reason, the desert biomes were so far away. I just never had the resources for it. Iron is just too rare, and for the power tracks, the gold is even more rare. And
yeah, they really gulp the gold.
I find it really sad because you could do a lot of stuff if you had the resources. Granted, yes, you have the ability to cheat if you're on a server, but that's still cheating, and who wants to...
Yeah, we're doing this legit style.
Yeah.
Well, the sun is rising. At some point,